Okay, this is going to be fun. It's one of my favorite questions ever, and it's great when you do it with family members. So I'm not sure who wants to go first. This could be leverage here, but influencers come in all sizes, all shapes, all languages, whatever. I'd like to know for both of you, who's been an influencer or influencers in your life?
I probably had 5 really important influencers. My first one was a neighbor who was a ham radio operator that basically gave me an awful lot of tutelage in the early days of my electronic journey. The second was my boss at the amusement park, who basically gave me management skills 101. And he did it not nicely. He'd yell at me and scream and that, but it gave me a lot of skills. And as a 20-year-old, all of a sudden I was running a $3 million corporation or division. And the fact that I was able to do that with his tutelage was really important. Then after Atari, I got to be friends with Bob Noyce, one of the founders of Intel. And we met at they had these AEA lunches. And because I was the youngest guy there, because it was before young people ran companies in Silicon Valley, he took me under his wing. And we used to play chess and talk about all things big and large. And, I still find myself quoting things that he told me, like if you think the one that really sticks out is he said, if you think the other guy's business is easy, it means you don't know enough about it.
That's where that came from. I know you say that quote. I quote you having said that. That's amazing.
Bob Noyce, one of the founders of Intel.
I did not know that. That's fantastic.
He said that in conjunction with, they did these first LED watches.
Mm-hmm.
They thought they were going to take over the watch business. No, they wrote off. And then later on, I had a guy, another Silicon Valley thing, Jerry Sanders, who was basically a marketing genius. And when it came to, and he basically told me that it was, no matter what you're doing, make a story out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that I've sort of taken that as part of my palette. No, those are probably the big 4 in my life.
Those are great. All right, Brent.
Well, one is obvious. I got Dad and I got to spend so much time together, and he really is a great educator, and we were doing hands-on projects together for ages, and so that was just invaluable. I mean, it really set my life on a whole trajectory, and it's been so fun to be adults now and get to hang out and and rap and we're closer than ever. So that's an easy one. Other mentors, a friend of mine, longtime family friend, who a former baseball player and incredible, hands-on maker, who, gave me a lot of great advice. Mike Jones, the CEO of MySpace, has been a really incredible mentor. So it's, I really lucked out with a bunch of great, some great mentors.
That's cool. I'm glad to hear you named him, because I got to tell the audience that, he threatened you with his will before you, so, wise move on your part. Hey, you guys are great. I really appreciate you taking the time and having a good time with it. And I wish you all like the grandparents said, all the health in the world, and then the rest will come later. And I look forward to getting together, like I said, in the near future.
Cool. Thanks, Mark.